What's up, family? If it's your first time checking out the show, let me know what city, what state you're coming in from. If you're outside of the U.S., let me know what country you're representing. Family, I need you to smash up the like, smash up the like, smash up the likes. Also, if you have not done so already, after you subscribe, there's a little bell next to your subscribe button. Go ahead and click that thing right now so you can get your notifications each time I drop a new video like this. That way you'll be in the loop going in. Former NFL player turned coach, college coach, Eddie George is questioning whether Tennessee State fans love football. You see, only a mere 13,975 folks checked in for their homecoming game against Norfolk State. That is a crime shame for attendance in an arena where tens of thousands of people can feel. Tens of thousands of people can feel these type of stadiums that these guys play in. And only 13,975 people showed up. Tennessee State fans, anybody consider themselves a fan, you should be ashamed. Now, having said that, what is it that Tennessee State is doing to bring the fans in with them? Let's talk about it. What are Tennessee State officials, the athletic department, what are they doing to get the fans to come to the game? What are the players doing to get the fans to come to the game? Well, they got a winning record. They're 4-2. Last year they were 4-7. The year before that, they were what was it? I think they had a record of 5-6 or something like that. But they had like a record of 5-6, and then they fell off last year, went to 4-7, and then they bounced back, and now they're at 4-2. It's the third year that Eddie George has been at Tennessee State, and it looks like Eddie is looking for a little bit of that Deion effect. And let me tell you something, fam. That is very, very hard to come by. Perhaps he's not looking, like I said, just a little of it, right? Because you're not going to get the Deion effect without Deion. But what you could do is get the fans to come to the games, if nothing else, the homecoming game. Where is your pride? Damn. 13,000 people for homecoming? Where is your pride, Tennessee? Even if you didn't go to Tennessee, there ain't a whole lot going on in Tennessee. You go to the homecoming game. He specifically called out the HBCU crowd. He don't expect those other people to support the school, but he at least thought he could count on maybe the HBCU fans, the black folks. He thought he could count on that. No, sirree. They're not coming to the games. They are not coming to the games. The score was 24-17. They won the game. They won their homecoming as expected. It moved them to a 4-2 record. Best start since 2017. Again, his first year, Eddie George had a 5-6 record. The second year, they fell off to a 4-7 record. And then this year, they bounced back with a 4-2 record. So they got a winning record. Still, the fans are not showing up. Eddie George said it makes a difference when you are cheering on third down and making noise. We need our home crowd. He said, you got to get the players. If you really want people to come out to the games, you got to get the players. You got to get the season tickets sold, and you got to be exciting. You got to be exciting. You're not going to get the Deion Sanders effect, but at the very least, man, you should have a sold out stadium for your homecoming. That falls on not just the football program, but it falls on the athletic department as a whole and the entire school. This tells me that they don't have any pride at the school. This tells me that the school don't take homecoming seriously. Perhaps they got somebody over there that's a science teacher or something in charge of the school. And maybe that's the dean or something, and they don't give a damn about sports, or they don't care about the football program. Somebody don't care about the pride of the school. When a collegiate football team in the United States of America only draws 13,000 fans in a city the size of the one that they play in a state the size of Tennessee, that's a problem. And that's an internal problem. That's a leadership problem. The fans, the players can only do so much. But it starts with the players. You got to have exciting players. You can't just win. You got to win in dramatic fashion. People want to see winners. They got a lot of choices out there to watch the games. I'm not even talking about attendance right now. I'm just talking about watching the game on TV and stuff. People got a lot of choices. And you don't have to have ever stepped a foot into college, on a college campus, to love watching a good game. But you want to see a good game. You want to see something competitive. You want to see excitement. Are you bringing that? Are you bringing that? Like when you start talking about personality, Deion Sanders is a huge personality. Deion Sanders was working that social media before he became a head coach. So he's on there all the time, entertaining people, going back and forth with people. So he had built a massive following on social media. Eddie George don't do that. Eddie George is a Hall of Famer, just like Deion Sanders. Eddie George got big time numbers in the NFL. He played for the Oilers in Tennessee. I don't know if he played for anybody else, but I know those are teams that I remember him playing for. And he was a damn good ball player. Hall of Famer. Had to be good. But he don't have that big, huge Deion personality. He don't have that. And just because you win in a few HBCU games, don't think that everybody's going to jump on board with that. But at the very least, and let me just say this, he didn't ask for that. Eddie George didn't ask for that. By the way, Eddie George is a real good dude. I like him. Real good dude. But so he didn't ask for that. So let me clarify. What he asked for is their base, their fans, their students, their faculty to get up off their asses and come to the game. Buy a ticket and come to the game. Show some hometown support. Show some school pride. Where is your pride? I had more pride than they have. I had more pride when I was in elementary. I got more pride for my elementary schools than they had for their college. What's going on in Tennessee? I'm with Eddie. Where is the love? Going into the comments. Shay, what up? This is going to be a quick live, fam, because I got to get back to this Astros game. That's right. I need them to whoop on the Rangers tonight. Let's see. Samuel Dumas. What's up, Sam? Robert Dorr. Leon, what up? Hit Factory, I see you. Benita Robinson. Finisher 3 times. What's up? What's up, Tony Dale? Hello, Florida. I see a couple of people coming in here with that negativity. Don't come around here with that negative energy, man. You ain't got to agree with me, but don't be coming in here with that negative energy. Yeah, we don't do that over here. There's a whole lot of YouTube channels you can go find with that negativity. We don't do that over here. We try to have civil discussions. But, you know, it's on site with Trump, though. If it's Trump, it's on site. You can say whatever you want to say about him. Chris Smith, what up? Smith says TSU used to have a home crowd. Who knows what happened? I'm telling you, it starts at the top, fam. If the school make a big deal out of it, if they gave the faculty and the students an incentive to be at that homecoming game, to come show out, to show up and show out, they would have been there. Just to come to the games. The people would come if they invested in it. And also, what's those facilities like? You know, are the facilities state of the art like many of these colleges today? Even at HBCUs, these state of the art facilities are popping up at HBCUs in the wake of Deion Sanders' exit. So what are those facilities like? I know if I'm a ball player and I'm a cold boy, I'm bad. Hell, I want to go somewhere where I know at least the damn treadmill work. I want to go somewhere where at least I got equal weight. I got enough bar bearers to do my bench presses. Turf ain't all tore up. Have some pride. I'm talking to the faculty. Have some pride. I'm talking to the presidents, the deans. Have some pride at the athletic department. Have some pride, man. I don't suspect that Eddie George is going to stay there too much longer if he don't continue. He don't get no support. That's why they couldn't keep Deion Sanders, because they couldn't keep their word. I'm sure they promised Eddie George all kinds of stuff, all kinds of support, and then he's not getting it. What do you think he's going to do? You can only take so much of somebody lying to you in your face. Sooner or later, Eddie George going to dip. You let them come out of this with a winning record and watch what happens. Eddie George going to get some offers. And I wouldn't be mad if he dipped. Ain't nobody going to stay at no school just because it's an HBCU and get treated badly and not get paid their salary. You wouldn't go work for another black person who agreed to pay you one price and then didn't pay you your money. You want every dollar. If he give you if he short a penny, you gonna raise hell, get all in the Google reviews, all on social media. Get a man some support. Eddie George already is a good dude. He's a good dude. He's a likable dude. I guess, the players want to play for him. They want to win for him. But he can only do so much with the football program if he's not getting support from the other students and faculty. He can only do so much. But what say you, fam? Drop a comment. I'm gonna be in the chat. I'm gonna shut it down, but I'm gonna come back to the chat. Let me know what your thoughts are on this situation. Eddie George calling out HBCU fans for not showing up and showing out at their games in Tennessee. Drop a comment. I'd love to hear your thoughts. No more talk.